Hello guys there. Thank you for watching my video. So today, before we start on live trading, let's have a look on this risk warning before we go furthermore there. Actually, risk warning means that trading leverage products such as Forex and CFDs may not be suitable for all investors. You must have own every knowledge to go for trading. On some live trading because it is quite a risk if you don't have the knowledge to go forward. So before going far, let me introduce myself first. Myself is actually is a forex fractal trader. I'm not sure whether have you guys ever heard about forex fractal trader? Forex fractal trader. Let us have a brief look here. The concept of forex fractal is more than just a strategy idea. Actually, it is we are trading mostly on channeling and consolidation with the help of support and resistance. Then some price actions with it. So price action is pretty subjective. Subjective issue to discuss in it because somebody will tell me, okay, I use price action on daily charts or maybe 4-hour charts, but I'm not sure whether it works on those kind of time frames actually. So in my idea of trading, price action is more likely to be some kind of, how to say it, it's just like you're going for a playground and you play some seesaw games, and then if let's say if you want win the seesaw game, there's 10 people on the left and 2 people on the right. So where will you choose? Of course you will choose on the left side because there's more person in it. It's more related on supply and demand reading, supply and demand reading for price action trading. So since it is not, it's pretty subjective on price action. I also not going to discuss more about it on price action. So let us get into the live trading. What I'm doing just now, they're still on running actually. So I will directly straightforward to the charts. So let us see what I'm doing actually and what is price action actually to me. So now we are looking at DAX charts. So I just done a trades there. It is actually on live running now. So let me explain actually what is Forex fractal trading. Forex fractal trading is combined with price action. So all of the charts, I'm not sure, somebody says to me price action trading we can use some clean charts. I don't think there's any clean charts out there to trade with. If you trade clean charts, you can't get actually what the price is doing, what the intention the price is going. We can't see any intention at all if without any drawings or clean charts. So you can see Forex fractal trading is more on how we drew on channeling, how we drew on consolidations markets. So this is kind of drawing channeling that we have two channel here, a down channel and an up channels. So the down channel has broken here. You can see clearly it broken here. And then it did try to do it quite a couple of times since yesterday's market. So this morning when UK opens on 6 o'clock, on 8 o'clock during DAX opening, it has already broken on the down channel here. So we can see that clearly it's going for the up. And then so let's talk about price actions here. So I think we better, oh yeah, before we go on to price action, let me have a brief discuss how we draw the lines actually. You see we have a top here. Sorry, hold on. Hold on, let me have some clear view for you guys to understand more. Okay, you see we have a clear view here. Here is a one top, another top here. So we got so many tops here that we got so many top here that telling us, okay, here's a top. So we draw a line here and then we just easy copy those lines, and then we just copy a line and put it here on the bottom there. We can get a line of down channel here. Quite easy to see this. Okay, we have a down channel here. So since the down channel has going down here, and then it can't go lower here, so it builds another, I mean, a low here. The last low was here, so we got another low here, so we form another new channel here. I'm not sure whether you understand. Okay, so this is an up channel now forming. So we know here, okay, we have a lower high, a higher low, sorry, higher low here, and then another new higher low here. So that means we can see quite clearly that after this channel form is clearly intention the price will go higher here. So we can see once we know it's clear, and then it breaks the down channel, so we can see, start to see the intention of the prices try to go higher here. So let's move on to why I will put this kind of trades in. Let me get it larger for you to see. Okay, we see the intention to go here, and then this blue lines is indicate a resistance here. A resistance here to prevent the price from going up. It has been, I mean, it has been challenged since yesterday market. You see here they try to challenge the first time, and then it comes back to the bottom here. So that means it did challenge the price. This is more on price action readings. So it challenged the first time here on yesterday. So it come back bottom here. So it built a consolidation market here. So the second time it challenged here, I know this is the major resistance of the price. So once this resistance is broken, so here is, we can clearly see this is our support. So we know our risk is just bottom here. So if we enter these trades, we know our risk is bottom here. So it's quite clearly to see sometimes it's not difficult to read on price action what the price actually intending to do. So once we know our risk, we are sitting above resistance, the resistance became support. So there's a clear trade here. You can easily put this trade on. So what I also always describe, we never look only on rewards, what rewards we will be getting. The most important thing in trading is where is our risk is most important. So we can see if the price close above here, we have a quite nice breakout here, and then another candle form here. That means we are quite standard. The price is wants to stay above this line. So we know our risk is just below here if it breaks down. So we can't expect some holy grail system that always make good profit. So we know our risk, we are risking here, but we are profiting. Maybe we have a reward above here, because we know that our top line, our channel top line is here. So the price might go here and maybe above here. The next resistance is on this side. So we know our rewards is big here. So our risk is just as little as here. So in this case, so we could enter this kind of trades easily, including of price actions. So what price actions? So we have a big bars here, a one-sided market. That means just like what I described earlier, we are playing seesaw games. We know the market is one-sided on the left-hand side. The right-hand side is weak, most weak here. So the bullish side is, when the bullish side has a lot of strength. So what we will do, of course, we buy the instruments instead of selling it to beat the market. So this kind of setup is very high probability setup. You can see it's easy for 20-30 pips in this kind of markets when you know what you are doing, what actually price action is, what actually the top, where actually the top estimated to be, where actually the risk is. So let's get on to the trades and run and keep it run. I know I might need to discuss some of the, maybe people say they don't know how to exit the trades, they don't know when to exit the trades when the trade goes against. Like this kind of trades, we know where is our risk is. That's why you see my stop is just here, very near the bottom here. And then we are exiting at the top of here. But usually I don't expect that the rewards is so little, because I will keep the profit running. So how usually we try to look on where the profit, we should close the position until the profit ends. I will be most relying on this kind of tick chart. Let me show you something. This is more likely that I can see what actually the price was doing, price action is doing. So let me explain what is tick chart. Probably a lot of people haven't heard about tick chart. Tick chart is something like it doesn't consider any time frame in it. It is more on how the price move. Every ticks the price move, it will consider one tick. So this is 400 ticks. That means a 400 movement of price or candle forms. So we can see here the tick chart is here. So people are always have a single question, always arise some question like, when should I exit the trade? So it's quite easy if you're using a tick chart or even on lower time frames such as 15 minutes. The exit point you just need to put it near the last bottom of the chart. Let's say okay, the last bottom is here. So we just trail it by using the last bottom. Our entry point is here. So we are currently have two supports here. So we are clearly know that this two support is hardly broken. So we just put it near the support here. This two support. Yeah. About 5 to 10 pips away from the support is more than much enough. So if you can understand this concept, when we should exit the trades. So we put a few pips below this two support here. I mean the last bottom. You can see if I put it larger there, you can see one, two, three candles, three thick candles is going bottom. So we are pretty, if a green candle forms here, that means this is the last of the bottoms. That means we can just put our stop loss very near a few pips lower than these two support. But currently we already know it broken out here. So this is a very good support here, two support. So we just put a few pips lower. So if it breaks down, so we just forget about the trades. If it doesn't, we can still trail it until how much even higher it wants to go. We don't mind how much higher it wants to go. We just allow it to go. But we know our risk is here. We will exit everything if it breaks this support. That means we will consider to re-enter it again if it breaks up there. So you can see how the price rejection, how the price respect the support here. So we will just leave it now, so we can see later on if a green candle forms here, then we can pull our stop loss even nearer here to the price here. If it breaks down if the price can really breaks down here, so we just exit the trade, everything. So it's not, I always see the common mistake people post on forum that they are saying, okay, I'm not keeping the trade running for profit, and then I can't cut my losses. This is not kind of mistakes. This is, I mean, is almost maybe we can say it is clueless. Someone who clueless will say this kind of things. This is absolutely not a mistake. They don't even know where the price intend to go. They don't even know when the trades break down, where should they exit it, and then they don't even know when the trades going on their favor, where the top is, when they should exit and take their profit. This is some kind of maybe people will say that it is kind of locking profits, or no, it is not kind of locking profits. It is kind of we are trailing the profits. We don't even mind. We can't expect the market where we will stop on the top. We don't know, because it's fully random on the market. We don't know where the price is going how far it can go. So it is easy to trail it just below the last on the tick charts. So okay, let's say this candle will close on green. So we know the last bottom is here. We just trail it more nearer. That means we are locking profits, and then we are trailing on it, and then we just trail. At least we have an idea how to exit a trade when it goes not on our favor. So on here you can see it clearly here how it respects these support lines. So I hope this is a green candle. So if this was a green candle, so that means the bottom was here. So I can trail more here, even lower here. The last bottom is here. I just few pips below here. So I'm just trailing it to run the whole profits here. This is all live trading, not after its event discussion. I don't like those gurus, those so-called gurus who always say, okay, how I drew this, how, okay, like this kind of drawing. This is after event. We or if I discuss from here to here, this is after event drawing. Everybody know the results. So we, even myself, don't know the future results when I'm discussing you with this, because the trade might break down. We, so I just accept the loss if the trade break down. But I know my entry point was here. I have a good entry point just now in here, earlier here, because I see it here. You see on tick chart, it goes down, it respect this major resistance here, and then a green candle forms here. Then that's where I should put on my trades on. So I put on the trades here, so it goes on my favor. So nothing. So how much of my risk? I know my risk is just below here. So I have a good rewards above here. So I don't know where it goes. I just trade it according to the price, how the price is doing, what the market is accepting, what the price is doing. So that's all about trading. It's not about, okay, I put on the trades. I don't know when the supply and demand will come in. I just let it go. I put 40 pip stop loss. I don't know what happened to it later. So this is not trading. This is clueless person do this. We know all when the supply and demand will come in according to price action movement, according to channeling, how's the channel doing, what's the channel doing, what line should it breaks and the demand will come in. So this is more likely to be trading. I know a lot of guru out there telling, okay, you go into the trade, you put 40 pips stop loss, you put 60 pips, 1.5 reverse ratio. That's bullshit to me. It's really kind of bullshit. That's not trading, because you are clueless. You never know when the demand is coming in. So this kind of trading this kind of price action reading is more likely to be price action reading, because when you get a good setup, everything, then you can see clearly that demand is coming in. That means you are not working alone. You are not seeing this alone. Everybody doing the same thing. Please don't get me wrong, actually. I'm not trying to be ego here, or saying other people's system not working. Because at least we know, in trading, we must know what we are doing, what those professional, what those banks is doing. Because they hold a lot of funds there. So we must have a lot of funds, because we know Forex market, or even these indices on DAX, FTSE, or even oil, or even the currencies, all price movement is driven by human. So if nobody putting in more funds, how the price will go up? That's the truth of the market. So in price action trading, in price action reading, we definitely needs to know where the supply is, where the demand is. So we know that once it breaks this kind of lines, I mean this kind of major, this kind of major resistance, it became support. That means the demand will come in here, from here. So it's not that kind of easy when you know when the demand is. So we know when it breaks this line, the demand is here. So we put in and the demand is coming in. So this kind is much more like trading. Sometimes I put on the forums, price action trading will not open a trade more than 4 hours. You can see quite clearly if I show you another charts. I mean the previous charts, you see how many hours I put in here. I put in the trades from here on 8:30 in the morning. So we are currently on 9:10. On 9:10. So it's about 30 minutes. So I have already gained 21 pips. So do you think trading is about putting trades for few days, 40 pips and 60 pips? I mean, 40 pips stop loss and 60 pip trade profit, and then you put a trade for days, and it is not going on your way. Is that kind of trading? Is no, definitely not. Trading, if you know what you are doing, trading don't take a lot of time. Is the time, the more time is taking when you are drawing this kind of charts, drawing everything, so you know where the price is going. You try to estimate where's the price, what the price is doing, try to read. You see how good is this kind of price actions. It's So let's get back to how the price action works in trading. You see, since yesterday market, it opened here and then it tries to fell down, and then it comes back all the way, build a higher low here. I mean, on earlier discussion here, okay, it built a good, nice up channel here, and then it tries to go when at the night session, I mean, or on evening session, on UK evening session, and then it tries to go up here. So it clearly shows the intention it wants to go up since yesterday. So when it opened in the morning, you can see here clearly on 8 o'clock. Once it opened, it tries to break higher here. So it shows everything, the intention, the price wants to stay up instead of low. So we can easily, when it breaks here, we know the demand is coming in here. So we can easily put a entry point just above here. When it closed, the support is here. We know our risk here. Everything is going well now. So we can see, as what I said, here is a good support here. So now we have the bottom here. So we just trail it. So I'm locking point of profit here, kind of profit here. So I will just keep it running and running till it break it, build another higher low. I mean, if it build another higher low, that means I can just trail my profit again. Just keep trailing it. Maybe 100 pips. Who knows? Nobody knows. I don't know how much the demand is out there, but at least we know we are locking some profits now, and then we know what we are doing. We know how to trail the profit until it ends, until it becomes a. Stop being foolish. Stop being the crazy guy of, okay, you want to full profits of 100 pips, and then you don't want to give back some. It's nonsense. There's no such thing in trading, because if you are thinking in this way, you won't maximize the profits. Maybe the price will go 200 pips above, but you go 60 pips, then you take profit and you run away. There's no such thing. You waste 140 pips. Actually you can trail it until 200 pips. But if you are doing of some kind of clueless trading, like 40 pips stop loss, 60 pips take profit, that's absolutely clueless. You don't need to put on even the trick profit point. You must know where is your risk when putting on a trade, but you no need to guess where the price will go on the top. Because once you know there's a good channel here, once you know there's a channel here has formed, a nice channel here has formed, so you know you can estimate where the top is. If the top is so far, you don't know whether the price is going here. Even myself, I don't know the price whether it's going here, but at least we know where is our risk is. We don't, on professional trading, we don't know where our reward is, but we always need to know where our risk is. So you see now my risk is just below here. So my profit is already at least here. I have taken, even I put on the a quantity of 2 earlier on pound, 2 pound per pips here. So I closed half of it. I have locked in some of my profits now. So I'm running another now. This is just a live event, live video I'm creating. So I just want to put some safe, so let you guys to see what actually I'm not doing some after event discussion. I'm doing some live discussion. You see how it goes. If I put my 30 pips, how many pips I have lost here. You see how the pips running. How, when you know where is your risk, everything. So we will just keep it running. So I'll get back to you guys, and then you can have a look on the live tradings, and then some live how I'm going to move. And I'm not talking so much. Maybe I will discuss about some chart later about you guys maybe like to know how my charts are on some indicators, some holy grail indicators. Actually, there's no holy grail indicators in this book. Some indicators that you can see some lines here. Actually, I'm just using some moving average, some stochastics. So I'll explain it to you guys later. What of this value I'm putting on it. So you can have a look on my live trading here. So how it goes, how I shift later on. So I'll just leave it to you guys here. So I'll come back to you guys later. So guys, you see how the candle is behaving. You see how the demand is, everything. This is all price movement. You see how the demand is. If you drew a line from here, it's a quite nice trend line here. That means the prices keep going. We have keep building our support here. So even if I put a nice stop loss here, I don't want to put a stop loss here, but I just want to keep it running. So I waited to build another lower high to know where is exactly. So I estimate my exactly actually next lower high will be around here, this here, because this line is quite, this price movement is quite, I mean quite stable here. It's quite stable on here. That means maybe next stop loss will be just around here. But I'm not sure about it. I still need some price candle for confirmations. So I will wait for the confirmations here. So let's get back to discuss some of the charts here. Actually, I'm using moving average, just some moving average. Some moving average. You see, I know maybe some people will ask me, what moving average are you using? What magic numbers are those? Forget about it, man, guys. There's no magic number on moving average. What exactly moving average telling us is what the market actually acceptance of the price. Let's say I am putting it because I am a Chinese actually. So I love the number of 8 because 8 represents we are a rich person. So there's no such thing of magic number. So you can see my moving average 8, 18, 28, 38. That's all. Because what I want to know here is what the market is accepting the price, what the professional trader, the bank, the hedge fund is accepting the price. You see, okay, let's say here, on this candle, the most higher of people accepting is on 67. I mean, 110, 867. I mean, the highest point, because once the price breaks below, that means the highest people are accepting the price is 71. So let's go down here, 58. This is the average of the market acceptance. Moving average doesn't tell us anything. It just tells us some average price of people, the market accepting the price of the instruments. So regarding the stochastics, there's also nothing miracle about it. Nothing telling us what the signal or crossing. No, there's no such thing of crossing. Then we should put on the trace. If you put on the trace on crossing, let's say it cross it, you put here. You see, it's a nice crossing here. If you cross here, you put a cell here. You will gotten chopped out easily here. You see, when I put on the trace, it is not crossing anything about crossing. There's no such thing of crossing. Then there's a signal of putting on a trace. Indicators is just telling us some of the average. It doesn't mean it's a kind of signal. You need a lot more from a lot more from indicators to provide you a signal or alerts or everything. You need a lot of knowledge in this. So there's nothing about how good is an RSI can do, how good if a Bollinger Band can do. I don't know other people out there how they think. And I also don't mean to say their indicator is not good. It's just some kind of average that almost every indicators can do so. So I choose to use moving average just because I can know what the price is. The market is accepting the price of the instruments. That's all. That's everything about. I don't really care about what indicators I'm using actually. I just want to look on it. What the market is accepting the prices. For instance, like now, the lowest of the market accepting the prices. Let's say okay on moving average 18. The lowest price people will buy there is 26. So I know that 27 is running there. So the price is on 79 now. I have a trade now. So 27 is just low. So that means the price demand is very high now. So I can just keep it running until it ends the trend. So we can see, let's go back to our tick charts here to find our stop loss. So you see, we still haven't have any lower high here. So where should I put my stop loss? So it's exactly easy. We just put it here. We have these candles here. So we have this low here. So my stop loss will be just around. Oh, sorry. So I can clearly see my stop loss is just around below below this trend line here. So because we know the demand is here, my stop loss will be just around here, 65, maybe something. I think might be more. I should be more cautious on here. So as I expect, the price is quite strong here. So the first rejection high is here. So I expect the price will come back here maybe a little while more. I just estimating the price maybe will doing some pullback later on. So I will just put it somewhere around here. So if it chop me out, I still got my 25 pips on hand. So if it goes 100 pips, 200 pips, we never know, and we don't trade by our feelings. We trade according to the market, what the market is doing, everything. So I'll be back with you guys later, because if I record all the whole, maybe it takes almost 2 hours. So I'll be back with you guys later on and see how the price is going later. So let's get back to the trade. I just close another half of it, because one thing I think a lot of people doesn't understand about correlations. Let's get into correlations. What I mean by correlations. Hold on a second. Let me have these charts come in. So this is FTSE. So FTSE index is a very good correlations to read about trading on when you trade on Germany DAX. You see FTSE not doing well. Usually they will actually the session will. I mean on trading session, FTSE index is worth a lot of relationships. So when the DAX is doing good, the FTSE usually going on the same way. When we look on FTSE here, if I let you have a look on the FTSE here, okay, you can see FTSE here. It's not doing that great on FTSE. That means there's something wrong on the DAX trades. Although the DAX has its own strength, but the FTSE not doing well. That indicates something. I mean, it tells me something that DAX maybe can't go further higher, because the FTSE is not aligning both of them. So it's kind of we are trading alone on it, on DAX strength. That's why I decided to close another half of it and let it run, see how far it can go here. So sometimes there's a lot of element in trading that you need to take care about. So if you think that there's something going wrong, like is not happening that's great, so you can decide to close it half, because sometimes we can't explain it on everything's on theory, because you need some good research even on the trade is going, what happening, so we can trade immediate actions. That's all about price action trading. It's not about you putting on a trade 40 pips stop loss, 60 pips take profit, and then you go away. You can't do trading this way professionally. If you want to trade professionally, you have to put enough of efforts, enough of times, everything, so to ensure everything's doing great. Otherwise, it's hard to success in trading. Like I have a works here, then I go for trading, and then I go for my work, and then I come back and see what is the results. It's I don't think this will work for professional traders. You need a lot of concentration, you need a lot of commitments, you need a lot of efforts, you need a lot of knowledge in trading. That's what I'm thinking. So I'll just let it run, and then so my stop loss is just here. So if it hits me, I just get out of it, because as I showed you earlier just now, FTSE not doing that great. I'll let you have a look. FTSE not doing that great. That means there's something wrong on the trades. That means the DAX can't go even further if it wants to, because FTSE is not aligning. So that's why I'll just let the trades. I mean, I just keep some positions there, keep it running. If it hits here, then I just get out of the trades. I got my 25 pip, and then I close almost 75% of the positions. So at least I locked something there. I didn't waste my effort on these trades. So we just keep it on running, and then we'll have a look on next 1 or 2 hours I just keep it on running for another 15 minutes maybe, so I can record it live running on this kind of trades. I'll be back with you guys in a moment. Hi guys, I'm back here. So we see we don't have any further going. As I said to you, when FTSE doesn't do well, that means the DAX also can't go further. That's what we always think about correlations. You say, let me have a look. You say FTSE is doing bad here. So that's all about correlations. We need to learn to gain this kind of knowledge. What is correlations means? What the I mean, for instance, like why dollar yen have correlations with euro USD? Why euro USD have correlations with the cables? We all need to learn this kind of knowledge before we go to trade live here. So since we are waiting here and doing nothing on the next here, so let's try to go into some other trade. Actually, it's not other trade. I didn't do other trade now because I don't see any good opportunities here. So I just want to explain some kind of like cables trade. It's kind of messy here on cables. You see, sometimes why I don't like to trade on kind of I mean some fundamental is there. When some fundamental is there, it's kind of trading on. Let's have a look on this. What I mean by fundamental here on I don't like to trade on fundamental because fundamental you can't expect where the price is going when the fundamental came out. You see, you have a lot of cable fundamental today. Bunch of them. I mean, it just announced on 9:30 here or on UK time 9:30. Because we are just a trader. We don't even know what they will be announcing. You see, you if you look on the cable spots here, how many times the price dip on goes down during the price action, telling us it tried to stay down. But once fundamental came out, it can destroy everything. So we don't know if we trade before the fundamental coming out. It, on 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 technical, it might be oh, I think our DEX has been stopped out here. So that means you see how bad when the correlation. My my DEX has been stopped out here. When the correlation wasn't good, the trade can't go far. That's what I for my reading. So I decided to close half again late. So at least I got 175% of the trades here. So I am happy with it. Even though if it breaks again, I can find easy to find another re-entry point later. So before we go, so let's discuss. Hold on a second, please. So before we go, I'll try to explain. You see, how bad is a fundamental trading? I'm not sure about other guys who trade fundamental. That's why I'm a fully technical trader, so I don't trade a lot about fundamental because it's always unpredictable while trading on fundamental. That's my view in trading. So since I'm doing pretty well on technical trading, so I just avoid a lot of fundamental, like kind of usually I will avoid maybe 2-3 hours before the fundamental is coming out. That's what helps me a lot. And I don't think I think when we choose to trade by technically, so I'll just avoid everything fundamental, and I'm not trying to be greedy and learn. I know some forum people tell us we should learn some technical and fundamental. I think when we choose to become a technical trader, we should just focus in one thing. Otherwise, we will just get ourselves to get into mess up and then some confusion as well. So that's all for today. I mean, for today's sessions, I'll be sharing more later on if I got another new live trades later. So I'm trying to get a new MT4 account running so you guys can get more clearly, because I know a lot of us out there is not familiar with some kind of, I mean, this is how to say, pro real time platform. Maybe you guys are used to use on MT4 platforms. I try to get an MT4 platform next week with an account, maybe $1,000 in, and then I can do this kind of video for you guys to improve more on, to understand more what actually trading is and how actually forex fractals trading works, and then how actually support, resistance, everything works. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and then if you guys are happy, you can subscribe on my channels maybe. And then if you guys don't, I'm a IB from HotForex as well, so I'm opening a HotForex MT4 trading account on next week maybe, so I can explain to you guys on MT4. Maybe you guys have a better view on that, because you guys are, I believe you guys is getting more use on MT4 platform, so it's hopefully it help you guys there. So even they don't have tick charts, it can work well as I mean, I can explain well in MT4 as well. So hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys happy with my video, you can just subscribe it. And then if you don't have any brokers account, you can just follow the link below. HotForex is quite a good, I mean, a good broker. To me, is a quite a good broker, fast withdrawal, everything. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys learning something from me and enjoy and happy trading. Hope you guys can have some good profits in trading as well, and see you guys soon. Thank you.